Hello, lacrosse fans. Welcome back to another presentation of Long Island Lutheran High School lacrosse here on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn. It is a beautiful Thursday evening here in the LUHI campus in Westbury, New York. The Crusaders looking for a bounce-back game after suffering a tough overtime loss against Poly Prep the last time we saw them last week, I believe on a Saturday. A game that the team looked really good in. They were able to put up a lot of offense, make a nice comeback, but however could not hold a 4-goal lead that they had in the second half. Got great contributions from players like Brendan Sim, Gavin Lemieux, and Delvani Valdivia, but unfortunately, Brendan Sim is out with an injury, so they're going to have to look for contributions in other places. We'll see what they can come up with today. Of course, they're going to have John Vigiani and Logan Barberino as we are underway here today. St. Dom's wins the opening faceoff, and they will move into the LUHI end. J.J. Ramsey starting it off here. John Bartolome passes over. Landon Silverstein will make his way down the left side. Posed here by Nick Haugen. Haugen aggressively checking against Silverstein, who drives. Haugen got some help there from Dre Arias. St. Dom's puts this back out high. Bartolome winds, fires, and a big save made there by the LUHI goaltender, Leo Sawinski, getting the nod today in net for Mike O'Reilly's squad. LUHI now. They lose this. St. Dom's coming back the other way here. AJ layback. Here's a shot. Bartolome decides to pass, and this one hits the outside of the post out of the stick of Aiden Cromwell. Possession going to stay here with St. Dom's. A couple really good chances here early. Bartolome. Over to layback. Down at Silverstein. St. Dom's appears they're going to take an early timeout here. Not liking something that they're doing. Perhaps a little bit too slow of play for the liking of the St. Dom's coaching staff. So not even 2 minutes into this game, St. Dom's wants to talk it over. Ball will start in possession of the Bayhawks. St. Dom's. Layback up to Bartolome. Over to Ramsey. We'll see what St. Dom's drew up here out of the timeout. Silverstein. Romanelli waiting for something to open up here. Finally just opts to run it around the net. Trying to cut to the middle, quick pass across. Here's a shot and a nice save there for Sawinski. Two early shots here for St. Dom's, nothing to show for it. And now here's an errant pass that's going to result in a turnover for LUHI. Already their second of the game. A bad pass there for Matt Kilgannon, intended for Nick Haugen. He couldn't take that in. St. Dom's will go back to work here on the offensive front, looking to open up the scoring in this game. Bartolome over to Connor Lowe, checking into the game. Here's Landon Silverstein driving to the net. Little wild shot. Goes wide of the net. Romanelli in the area. Be able to take this for LUHI. Here's Romanelli. Over to Lowe. Bartolome fakes a couple ways, gets knocked down, and turns it over. Here comes LUHI. It's Vigiani speeding ahead, handing off. Lemieux driving, shooting, scoring! Gavin Lemieux picks right up where he left off, and it's a 1-0 Crusader lead. First shot, first goal for the LUHI Crusaders, and an imperative 1-0 lead. Off of that, Lemieux goal. Valdivia back in the face-off circle, lost this to Silverstein. Here's a pass through the middle. Nobody could take that in for the Bayhawks, and it's going to be turned over here. LUHI will start over. Valdivia to Vigiani, who got that set up with Lemieux. Vigiani here, streaking his way into the zone. LUHI short a man right now. Valdivia jogging on to join the attack. Crusaders in no rush. Haugen sees Valdivia off the bench. Vigiani spinning, ground ball, lost it, but taken back here by Barbarino to avoid the turnover. Gets it over Valdivia. Looking for his lane, gonna settle down play here. He wants to back it out and reset. Up top, Haugen. Over to Vigiani. Sends down to Lemieux with a goal scorer. Driving to the middle. Hits Haugen on a quick out pass to the right. Haugen now going to bag it out as we approach 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Haugen staring down his man. Bartolome now driving. Ball pops free, and it's St. Dom's taking over. Lowe speeding ahead, puts this one right in front, and they score! Aiden Cromwell finds the back of the net off the turnover, and it is a 1-1 game. Silverstein and Valdivia back to the dot. Ball still loose. St. Dom's has won their third face-off of the game. 3 for 3 is Landon Silverstein. Some help from his teammates. Here's Bartolome letting one go and firing that one wide. This one loose on the ground, knocked towards the net. Still free, picked up again by St. Dom's. This is Cromwell. Avoiding the turnover for his squad. St. Dom's looking to set up the offense. Backdoor, they score! It's Cromwell again, and the first lead for the Bayhawks on that nice feed there. Mike Romanelli, great look to find Aiden Cromwell. Parked backdoor on the LUHI net, and it's now a 2-1. Bayhawk lead. Valdivia falls down, ball pops free. Looks like there was going to be an illegal touching, so another face-off win awarded to the St. Dom's Bayhawks. John Bartolome gains the box, now backs it out. It's a pass over to Lowe. They'll hustle it down. Silverstein back up top. Lowe to Bartolome. Here's Romanelli. Driving hard, shooting. This one hit a body in front, bounced towards the net. Sawinski out of his net, tried to play it, lost it. Possession going to be awarded here to LUHI. Vigiani from the midline, driving into the box, and that pass over the head of the intended target, Barbarino. And this now the fourth turnover for the LUHI Crusaders early on here in this game. St. Dom's once again setting up. Scored one goal on transition and another on a set play, but really looking to get the offense going here early. Romanelli driving left, trying to get to the middle, hands this one back up top to Bartolome. Here's Lowe. Handing off to Ramsey. Romanelli thought about a feed in front, looking for an option. Finds it in the body of Cromwell. He's got both goals so far for St. Dom's. Here's Bartolome. Over to Lowe. He thought about it. Decides better. Here's Silverstein. Ramsey spinning. We eclipse 3.5 minutes to go. Couple quick passes. Ramsey. Back up top, Cromwell. Over, here's a shot. Nice play there. Stick of Dre Arias got in the shooting lane. Provides the block. St. Dom's, however, will retain. Romanelli up top, Ramsey. Finding Lowe. Bartolome parked in the middle, takes this from Silverstein as he pops out to the left. Silverstein, high pass for Bartolome, and this is going to be another St. Dom's turnover. That's their third. Turnovers in the quarter, 4-3. LUHI has the 4. We're going to try to clean up the play a little bit, moving perhaps a little faster than they'd like. But no problem with the speed Vigiani displaying here to gain the box. Now he'll back it out and set up the offense. Vigiani, Deeks right, swings over to Barbarino. Quick pass, Haugen cutting to the middle, shoots and scores! Nick Haugen slicing through the middle, finds the back of the net, and we're tied at 2. So the offense has been effective, 2 shots, 2 goals. But the question now, as Mike O'Reilly was so vocally displaying, is can they win a faceoff 4-0 right now in favor of St. Dom's on the dot. Valdivia against Silverstein again. And it looks like this time LUHI is going to win the faceoff, though the ball's still loose. Now it's picked up. It's Arias. A timeout going to be awarded to LUHI, so that will be their first face-off victory, 1 for 5. Mike O'Reilly will be given the timeout. Vigiani set to go. Ref blows his whistle, and we are underway. Vigiani makes a nice swim move to get through Silverstein, streak over the midline. The LUHI offense will go back to work, 2 for 2 on their shot chances. The ever so popular downtown echoes through the sideline for Mike O'Reilly, commanding his players into their set offense. As here's Vigiani driving, shooting, and a nice save there for Owen Tolliver. Tolliver's first save of the game sends St. Dom's the other way. Bartolome feeling no need for urgency, gonna wait. Proper personnel. Bartolome walking in now with a minute to go. Hands over to Ramsey. Ramsey. Romanelli. St. Dom's appearing to want to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Gonna look for the perfect chance. And now some blood in the water possibly. Haugen takes the ball away off the turnover, and here comes LUHI the other way. Haugen driving. Backed out, and now LUHI can hold for the last shot. Vigiani getting to the spot he likes. Hits Valdivia. Barbarino needing some urgency here. Vigiani, as the clock is winding down to Valdivia. Looking, waiting. Vigiani has to get the shot away. He will not, as Valdivia lost the ball, and a missed opportunity there for the Crusaders in the dying seconds of the first quarter to take a lead. Well, after 1 quarter of play, Aiden Cromwell has scored twice for St. Dom's. Gavin Lemieux and Nick Haugen find the back of the net for the LUHI Crusaders, and we stand 2-2 after 12 minutes of play here at Long Island Lutheran. As we get ready to go here in the second quarter. We're tied at 2. But St. Dom's has probably had the better of the chances here. They've won 4 of the 5 face-offs. And as this one is flung back, they're going to win another. St. Dom's now looking to reclaim the lead. Here's a pass back door. Having some trouble with it, Romanelli is able to spin and collect himself. The St. Dom's offense has not really been able to generate much. 2 goals on 4 shots. Nice job early here by Sawinski, as well as the LUHI offense notable block at Andre Arias in that first quarter. Have kept the Crusaders in this. We'll see now what St. Dom's has. The flipped field position and some time to talk over the offensive strategy possibly. Shop's thought about there from Cromwell. He's got 2 already. Hands off to Ramsey, and he scores. Second goal scorer for St. Dom's gives them their second lead, as now it's 3-2 Bayhawks, courtesy of J.J. Ramsey. Beautiful low-angled shot there from Ramsey. Beating Sawinski top shelf. Valdivia battling hard, gets run over by his own man as the ball is loose. Picked up here by St. Dom's. Another face-off victory for the Bayhawks. No team is led by more than 1. St. Dom's now looking to take the biggest lead of the game here early in the second quarter. A chance here, just misses wide of the net from Cromwell, already looking for the hat trick. 1.5 minutes into the second. Romanelli trying to direct some traffic. Hands off to Ramsey. Bartholomew, back to Ramsey. A little bit of a telegraph pass. Aiden Hughes sends some opportunity. Not able to force a turnover. Here's a chance in the middle, and they score. Beautiful passing from St. Dom's. Gives them the biggest lead of the game, 4-2. Cromwell to Silverstein to the back of the net. Face-off's becoming so imperative here. Valdivia trying to drop back on this. He will take ownership of that face-off. Just the second face-off win for the Crusaders in as many quarters. Something that's really going to have to change if they're going to want to have a chance in this game. Turnovers are even forced side, none to report this quarter. Haugen. Back up to Vigiani as the Crusaders set up the offense. Missed an opportunity late in that first quarter to take a 3-2 lead. Here's Valdivia, bounce shot. Lemieux leaves this. Dylan Bow behind the net scored an absolute beauty of a goal in their last game. A jump shot from behind the net. Here's Haugen cutting, and he scores! There's a beauty for Nick Haugen to find his second goal of the game and gets the Crusaders back within one. Another face-off win here for St. Dom's. Already their third of the quarter, 7th overall. Silverstein, his pass, knocked down, picked up. Danny Higgins gets the ball over to Aiden Cromwell, and he'll head off. Higgins will. Back up top, it's Bartholomew. Over to Silverstein. Scored the 4th goal for St. Dom's. He hands off and clears out. Romanelli trying to go to work. Romanelli spinning, driving, winding, and sending one high past the net. Cromwell off the reset. Over to Romanelli. He drives. Here's Silverstein shooting, and it's in Sawinski for another save from the LUHI goaltender. The other way now, the Crusaders avoid the turnover. It's Hughes in the corner. Getting whacked a little bit, and Mike O'Reilly sensing a good time to take a timeout, knowing how imperative this possession is. To be his last timeout of the half, but knowing that his team needs this goal and this offensive opportunity to try and tie this game just about halfway through the second quarter. Out of the timeout, LUHI going to need to enter the box. Never did on the Hughes entry to the St. Dom's side of the field. So 7:40 to go. LUHI gets the touch. Courtesy of Barbarino, he'll send over to Valdivia. Get it into the stick of Vigiani, and he'll go to work. Vigiani. Tough pass to Barbarino. Handcuffed him, trickling to the out-of-bounds line. It will reach. And another turnover for the Crusaders, their first of the quarter. Long bomb pass across the field. Hughes throws the check. Another couple stick whacks cannot prevent Lowe from moving ahead. Lowe driving out wide. Haugen impeded his progress, so it's Bartolome taking over. Bartolome getting around his man, driving to the middle, sending the pass out wide. Silverstein's shot blocked there by Arias. Nice pick up there from the defenseman. Oh man, what a tough break as St. Dom's scores again. The initial save was made by Sawinski, but he gave it right back on the doorstep to the Bayhawks, and they convert. It's Silverstein's second goal of the game. Ball knocked back. LUHI wins another face-off. Now 7-3 in favor of St. Dom's. This is going to be a turnover. An errant pass from the Crusaders on the attempted entry into the offensive zone gives the ball right back to the Bayhawks. AJ Layback picks this one up. Driving in, fakes the shot, drives to the net, puts it off Sawinski. He doesn't know where it is. Ball loose at the side of the net. LUHI survives that chance. But possession stays with the Bayhawks. Back to work they'll go on the offensive front. Here's Romanelli. Silverstein. Nice move here from Layback. This one drifts towards the midline. LUHI not going to be able to get it. A second whack here on Cromwell. He recollects. Now here comes Ramsey. Quick passing. Bounce pass wildly into the slot. It's going to result in a turnover for St. Dom's. And LUHI now back the other way. Haugen. Making his way towards the net, got around the defender. Haugen gonna streak behind, still holding it, cradling away Lemieux, looking for some space and some help. Finds Vigiani, over to Valdivia. Here's Valdivia, Haugen. Lemieux takes the pick from Vigiani. Double teamed here, finds Valdivia up high. Valdivia, Barbarino. Dylan Bow. Couple nice spin moves. Looking to evade the pressure. Drops a man right there. And then sends the pass over. Valdivia to Barbarino. A very methodical game in this first half. Not a lot of fast-paced offensive actions. Here's Barbarino cutting, shooting, and this one I don't believe ever made its way to Tolliver. LUHI trying to recollect. Nice play there from Mike Nowachuk to move the ball ahead. Now here comes St. Dom's. Sawinski sends Vigiani on his way. LUHI regains possession. Lemieux gonna roll this one to the midline. Haugen will just knock it down. Settle play. Now he'll go to work. Valdivia. Under 3 minutes to go. LUHI in no rush. Haugen sets, now makes his move, driving right. Lost the ball, right to St. Dom's. Third turnover of the quarter for the Crusaders. Valdivia almost took it back. Here's Silverstein, pass over, got it back, driving, and the shot was turned aside by Sawinski. Big time stop there for Leo Sawinski in net, as St. Dom's is going to call timeout, their final of the half, and they want to talk it over. Let's take a look. This save from Leo Sawinski, keeping this a 2-goal game. Nice passing here. Cromwell on the give and go with Silverstein. Had to wait a little longer than he probably liked to try and recollect himself in his shooting position. Big body of Sawinski making the positional save there. A big time stop for the LUHI goaltender. We saw Dom Passanante play a fantastic net on Saturday against Poly Prep. Again, a tough loss that Saturday, trying to be avenged today. A 16-15 overtime loss in that game. A game which LUHI looked fantastic, both offensively, defensively, just could not get the breaks when they needed them. We reset St. Dom's with the possession. Here's Ramsey. He's got a goal this quarter. Pass to the middle. Bartolome spinning, wild shot just wide of the net. Romanelli takes this back from Ramsey. There's Bartolome up high. Over to Ramsey. Down to Romanelli. Layback. Here's a shot fired wide out of the stick of Cromwell. Layback. Over to Ramsey. Bartolome. Quick pass across. Dropped. but collected right back by Romanelli. Almost a big turnover there for the Crusaders. We approach the final minute of play here in the first half. 5-3 St. Dom's leads on 2 goals by Landon Silverstein. As this one is thrown towards the net. Another save made by Sawinski. He's going to send this ahead. LUHI breaks out into the offensive zone. Penalty marker flies. Appears this is going to go against St. Dom's. Valdivia works through the check. 20 seconds now to go here in the second quarter. Valdivia got around one, opposed by another. Let's see if LUHI can take the opportunity here like they could not in the first. Vigiani driving wide right. 5 seconds. Barbarino spinning. Is not going to get a shot away here. There's another late second chance. Another late second chance cannot be converted by the Crusaders. They trail 5-3 as we head to the half, but they will open up on a man advantage as J.J. Ramsey will sit in the box for a minute for a cross-check. In the second quarter, Ramsey did find the back of the net, as did Landon Silverstein twice. Nick Haugen with his second goal of the game brings us 5-3 St. Dom's as we head to halftime right here on the LI Sports Network. So out of this timeout, St. Dom's will have possession. We'll start with Leibach. Down to Silverstein. Silverstein takes the pick, drives out high. Pushed out there by Vigiani. Sends over to Bartolome. Trying to maneuver around Haugen. Ball is moved. Here's Leibach. Switching hands. Running into a hit from Vigiani. Leibach trying to spin. Takes the whack. Here's Silverstein. Driving Ramsey, Bartolome, quick passing around. LUHI sideline wanting a penalty on the whack thrown by Leibach on Vigiani. Not going to get the call. Here's Bartolome. Switching hands, spinning out, not seeing anything. Sends a high pass all the way out of bounds. And it's going to be a turnover to LUHI. Just one turnover in the entirety of the second quarter for St. Dom's. Already one here in the third, 4 minutes in. Haugen. Couple nice moves to get through some blue jerseys. Works his way into the offensive zone. Here is Haugen for Valdivia. Over to Vigiani. LUHI trailing by a goal. Vigiani has brought them within one. Lemieux backpedaling, looking for an option. Quick pass to Valdivia. Able to pick this up off the ground. Here's Barbarino, back to Valdivia. Didn't see anything he liked. Now Haugen, Vigiani. Trying to find his way down. Valdivia down to Bow. A lot of patience being displayed here by the LUHI offense. Vigiani. Barbarino, they trade places. Good defense here from St. Dom's. Barbarino finds some space and a big save there from Tolliver. Sends a long pass ahead. It connects with the Bayhawks. Romanelli directing traffic, settling it down after the big save there from the St. Dom netminder. Again, this has been a very methodical game. A lot of patient offense. Bartolome. Romanelli, Silverstein, quick pass down, shot, and they score! Connor Lowe bounces one home, and the lead is back to 2 for St. Dominic's. Valdivia now taking the face-off against Lowe. Just scored his first goal of the game, and Valdivia coming away with the face-off victory. Just the fourth win, excuse me, for LUHI on the face-off dot to St. Dom's 8. Valdivia lost the ball. It looked like it was going to be a turnover for St. Dom's to take possession, but a call by the referee gives possession back to LUHI, and they'll go to work now down 2. Can Vigiani make something happen here? From out high, Vigiani, quick pass, Barbarino. Had to reach, was able to corral it. Quick down to Ball. moved before he had it. Still going to be LUHI ball. It'll be Lemieux on the restart, taking a bunch of whacks. His pass high over the head of Valdivia. This is going to be a turnover to St. Dom's. LUHI's first of the quarter. Still trailing by 2. Bartolome. Here's J.J. Ramsey. St. Dom's swaps in some personnel low. Enters the game after scoring his first goal of the contest. Bartolome. Cradling. Surveying. Over to Cromwell. He tried to send the pass across. Telegraphed a little bit. Stolen away by Mingione. He'll find Lemieux. Here's a pass to Haugen and a sliding save made by Tolliver. St. Dom's now quickly the other way, driving, shooting. Sawinski makes a save of his own and gets a whistle. Here's Vigiani. Over to Valdivia. 3:20 to go here in the third. LUHI trailing by 2. Valdivia, his pass back up top, intercepted and taken the other way. St. Dom's in a hurry. Trying to get the transition game going. They shoot and they score. A.J. Layback finds the back of the net. And it's now a 7-4 St. Dom's lead. Danny Higgins intercepted that one. Was able to move it ahead into the offensive zone to set up that goal from Layback. Now 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. LUHI trailing 7-4. Valdivia having some trouble with this, getting some help from his teammates. Still loose. Now it's going to be taken by St. Dom's. That'll go down as a face-off win for them. Bartolome. Sensing no urgency here, Valdivia tried to put the pressure on Layback. Here's Silverstein. Down to Romanelli. Clock just winding. Nobody seems to want to go after it. Here's Silverstein now. Bartolome. Once again, Romanelli will just park it behind the net. We have 100 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bartolome. Up top, layback, thought about it, passes over, Silverstein shoots, and that one is turned aside off the head of Sawinski, I believe. This pass from Sawinski, intended for Arias. Couldn't be collected. Off the ground ball, it rolls out of bounds. Possession going to stay with LUHI. Would most certainly like a goal here before the end of the third quarter to close the gap to 2. 12 minutes to play. It's been a slow go of it on both ends of the field. We've seen this story twice before. LUHI with the possession late and a chance to close the gap. Will they take advantage of it this time as Vigiani, his pass intended for Barbarino, goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Crusaders. And yet another late missed opportunity for Long Island Lutheran. Tolliver going to streak all the way past the midfield line by himself. Sets up St. Dom's in the offensive zone. Great play there from the Bayhawk netminder. Here's Silverstein driving unimpeded to the net. His shot flies high over, out of bounds, but possession will remain with the Bayhawks. Bartolome gets around his man, thought about a shot, sends it to Lowe. He feigns, drives right, Haugen putting the pressure on. Ramsey couldn't collect that. Possession gonna go back to LUHI, 10 seconds to go. Third turnover of the quarter for St. Dom's. Haugen, will he send a Hail Mary? 5 seconds to go. Gonna drive left and is just gonna decide to run the clock down, content with where it stands. After 36 minutes of play, we have another flag here at the end of the quarter. Let's get this call, and then we'll debrief. So Aiden Cromwell offsides is going to get a 30-second penalty to start the fourth quarter. And after Connor Lowe, AJ Layback scored for St. Dom's. John Vigiani also scored for LUHI. That brings us 7-4 after 36 minutes of play in favor of the Bayhawks from St. Dominic's. We'll take one last quick break, and then the final 12 minutes of play right here on the LI Sports Network. as we begin the fourth quarter here. 32nd man up for LUHI. Down 3. Here's Bao. Over to Barbarino. He fires and he scores! A big goal for Logan Barbarino to close the lead to 2. Valdivia knocks this forward. Now back and picks it up. A face-off win for LUHI. Just their 5th of the game. Mike O'Reilly wants to take his final timeout of the half. There's 30 seconds into the fourth quarter here. Oh, excuse me, this is first timeout. I was looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard. First timeout used by LUHI. They're going to want to talk this over, knowing the importance of possibly closing this lead to 1. Also winning a rare face-off today. Out of the 15, LUHI has just won 5. Excuse me, 5 of 14. Guess I need to go back to school for math. Math is not my strong suit, but being loud is, so I guess you could say I'm in the right place for someone of my skill set. So 7-5, 11.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. LUHI will start with the ball just inside the midline. It's Haugen. Back up top to Vigiani. Driving wide. Quick pass to Barbarino. He takes this one down, throws a bounce pass to Bao. Nice job there to take that in. Vigiani going to reset. Play not what they wanted. Here comes attempt number 2. Vigiani this time left. Hits Haugen. Sets the pick. Driving to the middle. Gets tripped up. Lost the ball. And this is going to be a penalty. St. Dominic's coaching staff irate with that call. So a minute penalty here for the Crusaders. 0 for 1 currently. Quick passing around the perimeter. Vigiani now cutting. Bao pops out. Bao, Barbarino shoots. This one turned aside by Tolliver. Throws a long bounce pass ahead. It's going to be scooped up in stride by Higgins. Higgins now to the middle, layback, shoots, and he scores! A.J. Layback finds the back of the net for the second time today. And the lead is back to 3 for St. Dom's. So face-off going to be awarded to St. Dom's. Would have been a big win there for LUHI. So they now trail by 3. 10 minutes to go in this game, still plenty of time. But the pace this game has traveled, doesn't seem like it's going to be a lot. Romanelli. Over to Bartolome. Not a lot of pressure from the LUHI defense, trying to stay tight. Ramsey changes directions, drives to the middle. A little bit of a swim move, engulfed by white jerseys. Got it out Bartolome, behind the net Romanelli. Sends out layback, spins, and bounces one wildly to the corner. Man up expires. So we're back to even here. Here's Lowe. Over to Ramsey. Quick snap to layback. Third player with 2 goals today for St. Dom's. Silverstein. Bartolome. Layback. Wound. Reset. Now he's going to pull it back out. Ramsey. Layback. Romanelli with Silverstein driving to the middle. Romanelli doesn't see anything, drives himself, and he scores! The wraparound chance finds the back of the net just inside the left post. The biggest lead of the game for St. Dom's, it's 9-5. Valdivia fighting hard for this one. Bats up into the air. Loose ground ball scooped up by St. Dom's. They have absolutely owned the face-offs today. Sawinski out of position, now gets back as here's a chance in front under Sawinski to the side of the net. Big save there for the LUHI netminder. We're going to get the first penalty against LUHI. It's going to send St. Dom's to the man up for a minute. A chance to really put this game in a good spot for them. Here's Laybach, Ramsey. LUHI 0 for 2 on the man up. This is the first chance for St. Dom's. Laybach over, Bartolome into the middle, they score! Aiden Cromwell has the hat trick on the man up tally. Face-off sitting just outside the dot, won again by St. Dom's. 12 face-off victories for the Bayhawks today. 5-goal lead has been surmounted here by the Bayhawks. 7 minutes to go. LUHI needing to have a little bit of urgency here. Bartolome spinning, sends his pass to the middle. Jump shot from Romanelli, bounces wide. This one, batted back, turned over. First turnover for either team in this quarter. Hogan looking for an option, sprinting, opposed by two blue jerseys, Silverstein and Romanelli. Makes his swim move, gets over the midline. Now Hogan, hugged here by Bartolome, checked up high, ball pops free. No call here from any of the officials. Ball going to stay in possession of LUHI, however. Trailing by 5, LUHI takes over. Vigiani, his pass for Barberino. Misses its target, and it'll be turned over back to St. Dom's. Here come the Bayhawks. Really played the game at their pace today. Very slow. Romanelli. Over to Ramsey. Up top, Laybach, gonna just hold on to it. Laybach driving hard, cradling. Good hard work there, got it down to Romanelli. Here's Cromwell with the hat trick. Up top, Ramsey thought about it. Bartolome down low, Cromwell fed it in front, Romanelli behind the back, he scores! What a goal! Mike Romanelli. Now 11-5 St. Dom's. They have pretty much iced this one out, barring a major comeback for the LUHI Crusaders. Valdivia. This is the face-off. Had it knocked out of his stick. It's turned over. LUHI trying to win it back. Barberino batted it, never had possession. So St. Dom's retains as it's Higgins. Moving left, handing off to Silverstein. Now really no need to do much as Silverstein drives and he put it off the crossbar, trying to add another tally to the board. Which results in Mario Diaz having an opportunity, had it knocked out of his stick, and that'll be another turnover. Cromwell took it away, almost lost it himself. A long pass cross field goes out of bounds, and it's right back to LUHI. Thirteen turnovers for the Crusaders. Just 6 of 18 faceoffs won to go with those turnovers. St. Dom's with 3.5 minutes to go will take their final timeout of the half. Up 11-5. They're looking to just close this one out. Out of the timeout, we're back underway here on the LI Sports Network. Laybach gets the touch in the box. Romanelli gets around his man, driving to the net, put it in front, and Cromwell was turned aside by Sawinski. Turn it over, and they score. It's Cromwell again, his 4th goal of the game. Probably the easiest goal Aiden Cromwell's going to score in his lacrosse career. A wide open net, made no mistake for his 4th of the game. Sometimes it's right place, right time, and that's what Aiden Cromwell was right there. Now scoring a 3rd of the St. Dominic goals. Two and a half minutes to go. Bartolome driving, pass across, Cromwell shoots, and he scores. Make it 5 for Aiden Cromwell. This one is firmly in the grasp of the Bayhawks. Valdivia won the face-off. Has to try and get into the box. He does, I believe. Now he certainly does, with Barbarino standing firmly in the box. Send this pass over to Owen Spardell. Aiden Hughes now joining the offensive attack. Lemieux Takes the pick from Spardell to create some space. Remua trying to drive. Couldn't get through Laybach. Here's Spardell, Vigiani. Clock not on the side of the Crusaders here. Bow couldn't take this in cleanly. Recollects. Gets past one man. Bow. Looking for an option. Sends this over to Hughes. Here's Bow. Barbarino. Barbarino spinning. Takes the whack. Takes another. Gets past his man. Shoots. And he fires it wide. Possession going to remain with the Crusaders. Vigiani. Up top, Spardell. Thought about it. Sent over to Hughes. Final minute of play. Bow. Barbarino. Here's ball. Top to Hughes. Hughes. Spardell, that pass. Errant. And another turnover. Ball loose. St. Dom's will pick it up. 30 seconds now to go. Silverstein looking for some space. Just going to reset this up top with Laybach. This will about do it. It was pretty close and pretty back and forth early on the scoreboard. But in the grand scheme of things, it was St. Dom's day today in the face-off dot on the scoreboard through the entirety of the game. As they take this one 13-5, the Bayhawks defeat the Crusaders here at Long Island Lutheran. Aiden Cromwell found the back of the net 5 times to lead St. Dominic's past Long Island Lutheran. And with that, that'll do it for us here on the LI Sports Network. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we will see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.